Alana's a marriage counselor. Now she's helping this couple with their marital issues, and each of them has a problem. Marcus has a problem with Laura, and Laura has a problem with Marcus. And feng shui is probably a sub-problem that they both have. What should Marcus's problem be? What issue is Laura having with Marcus? I need this from you.
That's rearranging the furniture.
Rearranging the furniture. Okay, other competing options?
TV addiction.
TV addiction? More specific, what TV show?
Friends.
Anyone?
Friends.
Downton Abbey.
I think Friends. Okay, so Marcus is obsessed with the TV show Friends. But you know, it's not like Laura is perfect too. She also has issues. What could be Marcus's issue with Laura?
Eats too many onions.
Eats too many onions, dandruff, anything else? All right, I heard Death Star. That would be a problem if Laura was making a Death Star in a relationship. We're going to go with eats too many onions. Okay, so remind us. Laura, what is your problem with Marcus?
Oh, he's obsessed with Friends.
Watching the TV show Friends. And Marcus, what is your problem with Laura?
She eats too many onions.
Eats too many onions. Now, they will give clues to Alana, who will attempt to suss out what their problem is in the role of the marriage counselor. So in just a moment, we're going to invite Alana back in, and she's going to come in and hopefully set this marriage straight, because it's awful troubled, I can tell, just by looking. So, on the count of three, we'll say, Alana, come on in. 1, 2, 3.
Alana, come on in!
Hello, thank you for coming in. I appreciate your time. I'm sorry for being late. Everybody needs lunch. I'll still be charging you for the full hour, though. Okay. So do you just want to pick up where we left off last week, or?
Not insane, so might as well.
Okay.
Well, let's remind ourselves what happened last week.
Oh, God.
Okay, Robert, would you like to start?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She eats onion.
I'm listening.
I know I'm the worst. Ugh. Damn it. But could you brush your teeth sometimes?
You know what? Just because last week
You didn't brush your teeth the
There
whole week,
was
7 days.
you counted.
I get your brush and I put my finger on it like that and it's dry.
Okay.
Maybe that's because I dry it afterwards. Maybe
Like what?
maybe like because of your like funny comedies that you like to watch. They did that one time, and I started blow drying my toothbrush, and maybe I have brushed my teeth,
Okay.
and maybe you just are
May,
lying.
okay, hold on. Let's just back up a second here
Yeah,
and
well,
go back
okay,
to.
okay.
Let's go back to you. Needing to brush your teeth more often.
I do.
Okay, so are we gonna start that? Is that something
That-
we're gonna work on?
I have been
Okay. And how often is that happening?
every day almost. It's just that I do. It doesn't always do everything that it promises, like on the commercials, And so I went and I ordered the tongue scraper thing.
Why not a preventative solution to your problem? I mean, you could get different ingredients on a pizza.
So now you're like controlling me as a typical gender role.
Yeah.
And maybe if my favorite ingredient extra on the pizza is what I want to eat, and I ordered the tongue scraper thing, then after I brush my teeth, if I use that, I don't see why it's your problem anymore.
All right. Okay. Let's just get to the bottom of this. May and I had a talk before she came in. I know you have a problem with her eating onions.
Yeah.
Okay. Not like you said it or anything. Not obvious.
We tried to play it out a little bit.
Yeah.
He likes like everything being pre-scripted, I think that maybe if you spend a little less time in front of the television watching reruns.
It's only a half hour 6 or 7 times a day.
Right. And
Netflix is a miracle.
Right, and when I go to bed, I don't hear you get up and watch like season 52 or whatever, but maybe you wouldn't make slips like you did earlier if you were out in the real world and realized everything doesn't have a script for like then the laugh line, you know?
I
Like,
go out for cappuccinos.
All right.
because they did that on the last show. That's
Do that on
every
Robert, let's focus. Let's get away from the cappuccinos and focus on your binge watching, okay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So
You
now
admitted it?
I took a break.
The electricity went out, and so now he's all proud that that was a break. Yeah.
well, you know, screen time kills the brain, so take what you can get.
Yeah, well, there's evidence.
So now you keep mentioning this scripting thing. Tell me a little more about that.
He does it around the house. He does it with everything. He walks. He can't. I can't go into public anymore because when you're like at Safeway talking to the cashier, they don't necessarily know what character they are and who they're in love with and what happened last week or the last 17 episodes in a row.
Well, it's
And
no
so-
different than you saying, "Oh, you must be a Gemini." If I say, "You must be Joey," I mean, come on.
Now let me get this straight here.
That made no sense.
Now, does Robert
I'm
like
not a
to
Gemini.
reenact the shows he watches?
Yes.
If I like to monkey around with my compadres,
They're not
What's
your
the harm?
friends. They're like elitist Manhattan, like overly groomed people.
they
that
have a
spit-
really nice apartment.
No, yeah, they do. And how are they
I-
affording it? Nothing's realistic. They would spit on you if in the real life if they saw
Prices
you.
are really low because a naked guy lives across the street.
Yeah, it's not real, honey. And it's fine to like watch things for entertainment, but you go out into the world and you talk to people as if they're part of this with you, and then you come in like you know, and like we don't, you know, I know what character you're being, but they don't.
Now,
And when you do the gender thing, it's
Robert,
weird.
May let me just get in here. Now, I want to say that I believe they called him the ugly naked guy. And secondly, what character or friends are you playing?
All